Okay, I'm back. Actually, recording this right after I recorded the last one. So, again, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed and you like what you're hearing, please subscribe. All you have to do is press the subscription or subscribe button on the channel. So we talked about unplugging ourselves from programs. So I'm trying to place a seed in your consciousness and say to you that you are going to be able to observe very easily when you are playing a program, when you're running a program that is based on negative programming, such as fear, lack of self-worth, abandonment, whatever it is, you are going to be able to, through this seed that I'm placing now, notice clearly when you're running a negative program. And when you do, when you notice that you're running a negative program, I want you to take a moment, take 3 deep breaths, state to yourself, whether you can do it out loud or to yourself in silence, this no longer serves me. This is not who I am anymore. And I want you to see yourself collapsing it, whether you unplug it or collapse it. Now, I want to say that this is not just you walking through life, observing your own thoughts and realizing that you're running a program. This can also be recurring dreams. And the most important part is not only observing your own thoughts in your dreams, but notice other people. What are they saying to you? What are their affirmations saying? You start to notice that a lot of people find there's something sexy about being not feeling well, not feeling up to it, feeling sick. Woe is me. Oh, it's Monday. I'm miserable. I mean, just listen to how people talk, because this is part of what I call the weeding. You need to weed. One of the things that is really important is our subconscious mind is fertile ground. Fertile ground. So just imagine someone coming up to you and saying something negative. It goes into your subconscious. You might think, nothing of it. But it can, if you don't make efforts to weed them, create later this, like all of a sudden you'll be like, why am I thinking of that? Like, why am I afraid of that? I never thought of being sick, or I never thought of something happening to me in this way. And suddenly it's there, because our subconscious works that way. So if someone says something to you that is negative, and sometimes they say it unintentionally, they say it because they're running fear programs. Make the observation, go into your subconscious, like close your eyes and see yourself going into the garden of your subconscious and just flicking the seed out and saying, no, thank you. This doesn't belong to me. Do that. And you'll know. Sometimes people will say something and you'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe they said that to me. You just unplug it. Just don't take it too seriously. Be a good gardener. Trim, weed, get rid of what's not going to allow you to grow. Okay, so having said that, I recommend a book, The 4 Agreements. The 4 Agreements is a beautiful book that helps you stay in harmony. If you could start doing the work, you could stay in harmony, because you don't have to take everyone so seriously, especially yourself. You don't need to get offended by things unnecessarily. And more importantly, you don't have to accept everyone's opinion of yourself. It doesn't mean anything. If someone doesn't like you, so what? We're not, there's something wrong with us when we think that everyone has to like us. The only person that needs to like you is you. You need to love yourself. You have to have self-worth and self-love. Not in a narcissistic, selfish way, but in a beautiful, harmonious way. You have to be harmonious within yourself. Okay, next. I want to tell you or share with you how to reprogram the avatar. So here we are, we're collapsing, we're weeding programs, we're unplugging. So what do? You can't just leave the avatar machine on its own. You need to try and work with affirmations, vision boards, and do everything you can to start to create. We haven't been taught how to do this. If all of society, if everyone around us was working with affirmations and positive affirmations and had the vision of what we can really do as magical beings that we are, then we wouldn't need to do this. But what happens is the vision of what this world is like is held by the majority to be something different, to be everything that it is now, which is strife, lack, sickness, aging. That's the vision. The other vision is I need to get ahead. I don't have enough. There is constant need and want when really we have everything we need or want or desire. So until this, the human race can shift how they're projecting the way we need to be in life, then you need to create that for yourself. First, you can do a vision board. I will try and share mine, but basically what I do is I do it through the world of symbols speak to me very clearly, and I think it speaks to everybody. So I took pictures of my children, of my parents. I would put pictures of like the word love and harmony and presence. I would show pictures of someone whose kundalini is completely raised to the top and there's a sense of enlightenment. Everything that you want to manifest, but do it in the form of pictures. And make a vision board and put this vision board in different places in your home. Then make a recording. I prefer for it to be in your own voice, if possible, of positive affirmations. I am beautiful, I am healthy, I am radiant, I'm abundant, I have self-worth. And then play that recording for yourself as much as you can, especially before going to sleep. Included in that recording, you can also record your future life as if you're already living it. It's very powerful. And also play both. It could be one recording with positive affirmations and with your future life. The way you're seeing yourself manifesting the next phase of your life. And then the third thing you can do is to write all the things you want to release on a piece of paper. I release all my fears. I release my sense of abandonment or my fear of abandonment. I release all negative opinions of myself. I release jealousy, whatever it is that you really would like to let go of. You write it on a piece of paper. Take your time in writing it down. You don't have to do this all in one moment. And then when you're done, burn it. Do like a little ceremony, light a candle, call in your guidance. Because that's the other thing about ceremony. It doesn't have to be grandiose. It just has to be setting the intent. You could play music. You could definitely light a candle. That's one thing that I think it's important. You can burn incense. You set a stage. It could be small, and call in your guidance and tell them that you're no longer need any of what's in this paper and that you're burning it because you're releasing it, and ask for your sovereignty. And okay, so that's the next stage of the dreams, is unplugging and reprogramming and releasing yourself of the negative, anything negative that you have. And then we'll work on, let me see, what is next on our agenda. I think I like to work with healing. Let's do some healing in the next recording. Teaching you how to do it when you're in theta, or the way it was taught to me in theta. Okay. Love you, tribe.